Yeah, career transitions can be hard, whether you're just burned out, you're let go, laid off, separated, whatever your company calls that. Those can be really, really difficult times. And so, actually, any transition is a difficult time. And one of the things I learned from a guy who was my counselor at the time, was going through a transition period. And it was a great transition. It was something that I sought out, and it was really good. He said, "Hey, Sean, the thing to realize about transition, any transition, good, bad, otherwise, any transition, all the griefs in your life are going to come knocking on your front door." And what he meant by that was anything that you have unresolved in your life that you've not dealt with. And his metaphor was, he said, your emotional life and all of that stuff way deep down inside, it's like in the basement. And so, when you see basements in movies, there's always a door in the kitchen and you walk down and it's dark down there and there's stuff. He said, your sort of emotional center is like that basement, and there's rooms. And the rooms have a little label on it. Maybe it was your childhood, maybe it's your relationship with your parents, maybe it's a trauma you suffered. But it's just something that's down there. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be anything. It's that I have an anger problem. I drink too much. I've not gotten to the bottom of whatever it is that's way deep. And we all know that we have those things. And he said, if you don't actively go down there, open up each one of those doors and organize that. He said it might not ever go away, but at least it's organized in such a way that when this comes up, I know what it is and I know how to think about it. He said, it's going to all come out of those closets, climb the top of the stairs, and start banging on the door to the kitchen. And eventually it won't just bang on the door. If you don't open it up and deal with it, it'll kick the door in and it just starts to wreak havoc out in your regular life. That's any transition, does that, good, bad, or otherwise. That's why change is so incredibly hard. So if you find yourself in the midst of, again, getting a promotion, getting laid off, feeling burned out or not liking this company and leaving it, those time periods are really, really critical. I don't have stats on this, but I know just from my own life, my sort of focus group of one, those transition times are the times when my life the wheels have fallen off the worst. When my career looked the best is when I was doing the worst on the inside because I didn't know these things. And so learning, again, I can't stress enough, learning yourself, learning how your emotions are and how they work, learning how to listen to your body. Those sound like all touchy-feely, soft things, but those things come out and they impact the hard, tangible things in your life. They impact career, they impact your health, they impact your family and your relationships in your life. And so when you find yourself in a transition, any kind, dealing with yourself, if you don't have a good friend you can open up with, go find a counselor you can talk to. Go talk to a parent, go talk to a grandparent, go talk to a mentor, but process those things and listen to what people are saying. And deal with that. Otherwise, those transition times can really be challenging.